Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Gothic. This is part 72. I am Xexor. Thank you for being here. Last time I did a bit of, double jump when I only single jump push. That's a nice little glitch the game has, by the way. Doing two jumps when I only really asked for one. Anyway, so last time I made it from a little bit further into the temple. Took me a bit, but I finally figured out shooting an arrow or shooting the bow and hitting a block in a wall with an arrow, which was actually a pressure plate or a switch or something like that. Anyway, shooting out the arrow caused a wall to lower. Where there's a recess, you shoot another block inside of that recess, and then you open up an area where there were 3 of the rotating stone switches. Rotate those in the wrong order and lesser demons appear, which is fine. You can do that as much as you want, right, and keep getting experience. But anyway, after doing that a certain number of times, then you basically, if you do it in the right order, I should say, then it opens up a new area, which once you go inside, there are a couple of rooms, and then basically you can go either pretty much straight or to the right. This is the area to the right. This is a... I don't know if it's a temple really, but this is like a building surrounded by lava. Inside was Varagrushk, and you go through that front way and you get killed by spikes, but you come through the window here, or the hole in the wall, or whatever, and then you could drop down and kill him that way. So that's what I did basically, took care of him, so that was good. And I got his stuff. And I don't know if I need anything else from here. So I guess I should finish exploring anything I've not already explored. I think I mostly looted what there might be to loot here. I just need to make sure there's no special, I don't know, clue or switch or anything I might need to use otherwise, right? So, let's see. It's been a bit since I did a light spell, but I don't... Problem is, light doesn't last especially long, right? And torches are pretty cheap. I don't know. Did I have a torch last time? Probably had one somewhere along the way and lost it. Well, whatever. I'll just use another in here. I don't care. I have 42 torches. Yeah, because I'm going to run out sometime soon, right? Yeah, see, so I don't see anything else in here really. There are these pillars. There's that like head up there, but see, I can't light. It's not like I can light the pillars or something. So I don't really think there's anything else to do here except not go through those spikes where I'll get killed, right? So let me go ahead and do this. Get back up and out. Okay, and I'm going, I think there was just the one bridge, right? I don't think there was another bridge off of here. I could be wrong, but I think there was just the one bridge to this area. So, it's just wall. Yep, so it's this bridge. Alright. Okay, so we're done with that area. And here's the bridge I crossed initially, but there's also this bridge here that I've not yet gone down. I suspect that might go down, like down the tunnel there, might end up going down below there. So let's do that. That's going to be the next place that I'm going to travel, I think. And then let me make sure I have a second backup. Let's do 4, I think, and we'll do save backup 2. Okay. Whoa, hi. High blackness. Little repaint problem there. Aha! I bet this is where you go down into the tunnels. Alright, let's proceed, I think. I did save it just before here, so if there's some reason I'm not able to get back out, I've got a save game. La, 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 la. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way first. Journal. Okay, let's go to my writings, I guess. It's going to be at the bottom? I don't know where the journal's going to be. I guess I'll just kind of keep going until I find it. Circles of Magic. Kingdom Golem. Journal page. Words of the Gods. Words of the Gods. Journal? So that must be the one. Journal. I've lost all sense of time. I suppose it must have been about 23 days ago that the orcs caught us and forced us to work. Work is hard and the bastards no mercy. If you're weak, you're dead. I want out of here. I don't care how. Day 28. We had to prolong the tunnels even further into the mountain. The front area is already massive. If I only knew what we're doing this for. Day 67. Yes, there are missing pages in the middle there. I've heard that these orc priests have no hearts. So let's come back to this, because there is a journal page, and I don't remember if I actually read that earlier, but I do have a journal page here. 169? Oh, nope. That must not be it then. Alright, well, let's go back to the journal then. 67, I've heard that these orc priests have no hearts, but if that's true, how come they're still alive? Also, I've seen the sword the priests are so afraid of. If I only had it, I'd smack it straight into their bodies. I wonder if that's the sword I obtained from that last building. It sounds like it. Sword's lying in the room in front part of the temple, but it's guarded by a priest. I'm going to flee. I'll leave my diary here. Maybe one day it'll be useful to somebody. Alright, so that was a clue in about the sword, I think, if you didn't already go there. If you hadn't already gone there, I should say, maybe. There we go. And 478 ore, because ore is really useful at this stage in the game. When I'm pretty much in the temple, and I don't know, maybe I will, but I don't feel like I'm not going to come out of the temple again. I'm just going to be here. Against fire and magic, so that's a good amulet to have. Really nice one. Okay. Extract magical energy, blah, blah, blah. See, and I get 4 more torches. So using torches really doesn't matter at this point, because you get plenty that you reuse and reuse and reuse. So using them up, unless I use one and like went 5 feet and dropped it and used another or something. You know, just walked like a meter and then dropped it, or a couple meters, that would be ridiculous, right? Okay. So now... Oops. I'm getting a call. I'll be back in a minute. Save my progress. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to continue now down this tunnel instead of where I had been. I'm assuming, yeah, as I say, I'm assuming there's at least a minecrawler down here because I saw him earlier. So I can grab just one of them. Doesn't matter, I guess, technically, probably, but... Okay. Part 2, dose. Whatever, you nicked me. Oh, whoops, what? Oh. Oh, yeah. Guess say, why is it moving still? Is there another one alive? Scary! Just kidding. Just kidding! I'm kidding, it's not scary. Calm down. It's okay. La 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 la. It's interesting, some of these things like mountain moss you don't really use in the game except for healing yourself, it seems. But you find like more of them, it seems, or fewer of them, the ones that don't heal very much, than you do the ones that, well, whatever. Just interesting. That's all I'm saying, it's just interesting to me. Alright, anything else over here? Or was it just mine crawlers? Then I'll go grab my torch. Then I'll have a better look. Alright, let's go back. So... potion. So basically, remnants of what? Barbarian's Fist? That might be better than what I have. I don't know. Warrior's Voice. Minecrawler's Egg. Okay. Sure. So a couple of eggs. Alright, let me look at this. So Barbarian's Fist, huh? Yeah, it's more. 98. Now, I do even more than I did with Warrior's Voice. Very nice. Okay. I'll continue forward now. That was definitely worth it, an upgrade to the weapon. Not a huge upgrade, but a little bit. Still worth it, for sure. And that basically was a dead end, right? There's nothing else past. Yeah, that was a dead end. Okay. So now I'll go back up, I guess, right? Oh, and climb. Climb, Nameless Hero, climb! Okay. So that goes back down to that. There's nothing down except sliding into the lava. Yeah, so just that one way. Okay. So we'll go back now. Now I'm on this level, which has, of course, other mine crawlers, or at least another mine crawler. This is the first one I saw, right? That was down below. This is the first, like, down below mine crawler I see. And then I saw the other ones as I was up, going to the temple with the Varag Rushk, or whatever his name was. I wonder, is there anything up on top of these? That other one I think just goes up to the upper level. Whoops, didn't hold it down. Hang on. There we go. Nope. Nothing. I'm assuming these won't have anything on them, but just in case, I don't want to make a bad assumption and then miss out on something I could be grabbing, right? So, but it doesn't feel like these are going to have anything. It looks like these are just, I don't even know. They would be supports, except the supports don't even go to the ceiling. So I guess they keep the walls from falling in on each other or some such, because otherwise I'm not sure what they would be accomplishing. They could just be also architectural frills, right? They just added them because they thought it looked cool or whatever. And I don't mean Piranha Bytes too, but I just mean the people, the actual original architects supposedly that would have made it in the game, right? They could have said, "Oh, that's really beautiful. Let's do that," and then stuff that way. Okay. Whoops, down. Now, if this were the Thief games, there could still be, I guess, right? I really don't know. But if this were the Thief games, that little spout of fire there would be a fire elemental, and I'd be in danger of getting shot at by a bunch of fireballs or something. That's what this totally, because of the era of graphics, 2001, and the Thief games were the mid to late 90s, that totally reminds me of that right now, right here. Even though it's not Thief, and like most of the gameplay is not the same, it still reminds me of it visually, graphically, whatever, so kind of cool. Oh, crap, really? Wow. I guess I'm reloading. And I probably need to reload a one that doesn't crash first, as per the usual. I guess I jumped a little bit too far. Whoopsies. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. And this time I'll try not jumping crazy into the lava and getting myself killed. There's a space, right, where there's this opening, and I was thinking maybe I need to jump over that. Maybe not, though. If I jump at this angle, then I'm at less danger of getting myself killed. A little bit more like that. I'm going to save it several times. In case I fail, I don't have to redo what I've already done, right? Phew. Back a little bit more. Now forward and go. I don't want to fall off the edge. Alright, save it again. Whoops, nope. Save it again. Cheater pants backup way. Okay, ready and go. Alright. And go. That's the other thing is with this acrobatics thing I've got, right? It's inconsistent, the jump. I can never tell if I'm going to do like a diving forward or just like a little jump tumble thing at the end. It's hard. I can never tell. I mean, I could tell once the animation starts, but I just mean I can't tell if like being in a certain spot, if that's going to be the type of animation it does, right? And you do the diving forward thing, and that's what pushes you too far. So, interesting. Okay. Is that some random minecrawler? It looks like it's dead. Looks like it's dead to me. Alright. And the point of coming over here was just it's a cool area to look at. Nope, I can go up above, I think. There we go, that makes more sense. Not here, maybe, but probably over here, maybe? Maybe there's one of these that's not as high, not as tall. I can go climb up it. No, not this one. Not this one. Let's see. So one of these is shorter, I'm guessing. So far, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I can get up there, yeah. So that's probably what I need to do. Forward. Okay. And now, can I not get up? Oh. Maybe it's not tall enough. Maybe it's too much of a slant. So it's not going to let me. What? I don't know. I don't know. Do you need to go back? Maybe. No, it doesn't look like it. Unless maybe I jump from the very start area, possibly. Ah, crap. See? I knew it. That jump, seriously, decides to go all crazy on me. And now load game 3. Alright, so instead of that, I'm going back this way now. Let me go a little tiny bit. Okay, there we go. And now, go jump. Not so far, not so far. Don't go so far. Oh, there we go. And go boom. Okay, and boom, boom. Jump. Okay. I was like, jump. Jump would be nice. Okay. Well, I am not seeing that is going to work. It's not the way I was thinking initially. So I think maybe that's those are like landing areas. So if you fall, you can have a way to get back up. Maybe. So let's do this. Jump. Jump. Oh, maybe not. Let's do that. It's fine. Okay. Okay, save it here now. Up again. Up. I guess I'm just up. Okay, that works. So this is not a switch after all. Oh, I just wasn't close enough. Bad angle, something like that. Okay, let's see. This takes me down to where the sleeper is. Is that what this is doing? Oh. I don't know if I want to go this way yet. Let's do this. Feels like this is going to the sleeper, and I wanted to explore that other area up above first. Let me go do that first before I finish this. Before I do the switch. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. Alright, let's not do this quite yet. Which means I guess I go this way. Can I even jump that far? I don't even know if I can jump that far. Try it, I guess. Nope. Nope, nope. Apparently I did not die on the lava there. Alright, well, let's reload then. Nah, loading's a pain. Let me try to get back if I can. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm reloading anyway. Boy. Oops. That's what I just loaded. You go down to. Whoops. Okay, that game is the one I want to load. Okay. Okay. So rather than doing that, I guess I'm going to go here and jump across again. Alright, so we'll go around the other way. And then, I don't think there's anything else to the left, right? To the left there is... Yeah, that down below and then just lava. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Okay. So, we'll go back to the last one of these little bridge things that I can climb on top of. And I'll climb up on it and then get over to the other area that I started looking at. And I was like, oh, maybe that's going to the sleeper and then not and whatever, right? I'm trying to explore as much as I can before getting to the sleeper. I do definitely want to get to the sleeper, duh, but I don't want to do it quite yet. Really? Not going to let me up? What if I do this? No? Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. You're not going to let me up? There we go. Whoops. Maybe just from the other side it doesn't like it for some reason. Yeah, and I'd already looted that before because I'd crossed these. That's right. And that's where I'd seen that minecrawler previously. So, and this is going back to there. So this is the way I want to go. Yeah, because the other thing is, I'm guessing Cor Colombe is up this way, probably, right? So I probably want to come up this way, because I'll need to... I'm sure I'm supposed to have some kind of a showdown with him prior to everything else as well. It's not required, of course, but it feels like I'm supposed to, so... Alright, let me save it while he's in mid-run toward me. And I will kill your face. Yeah, eat it, sucker. Eat it! Custodian's blade. Boom, boom, boom. I will take one of those extracts of healing now, I think. Bonk. And boom. And let's eat some more rice. Where's my rice? Hey, I'm down to only 130 rice left. That's good. Been eating a lot of it. Alright. Save it. I don't grab the torch quite yet, right? Because I need to kill these guys first. Barely survived that one by the hair of my chin. Okay. Oh, man. I was like, I think I might need to reload, but nope, I made it. Just barely. Alright. Well, that's good. Save that. Grab your Krushkarok. Your Krushkarok as well. Grab both of those. Those doors are shut, and also I'll probably need to get into those as well. But it may be. Whoops! I guess I better go get my torch on. It may be a case where I need to go down below first. But it could also be. I mean, there's those two places, unless they're the same, that I can go into, and so those may be. You know, I may need to do that before I do the other. Yes, these are two different rooms or whatever. Potion. Spell scroll. Wonder if that spell scroll is another healing spell. Speaking of which, I keep forgetting to do that, huh? I need to be doing healing spells as well. Especially when I'm in a pause point, right? I can use the spell. I can regain my mana and stuff. Alright. Let me check my time. See how we're doing. Got a ways still, that's good. Just some random dead end. I don't... Unless there's a switch or something, I don't anticipate that I just go through this or whatever, so... Okay. Now, to continue forward, I need to do what? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's why I need to get down below using that. That might be it. That might be it. Alright, well, let me save it, and I'll try to take these steps down to cross that then. Okay, so we go just straight, right? And Straight. And probably just straight, yeah. I was going to say. And then jump. And then just straight again. Yeah, it looks like to me like they just put that there to have it there, but it looks like that's supposed to be a minecrawler that fell in or whatever and died, you know, when it got burned by the lava at that point. Okay, so that's a nice convenient way to get in here too. Just come down from there. Alright, so let me go ahead and now we'll descend and we'll see what there is to see. I am anticipating a cool area, but I don't know. There's a switch there. Oh, and then that raises again, so I'm stuck until I figure my way out, apparently. Well, being stuck, let me save it over this then, and I'll save back up to be that. And then, okay. So the switch lowers that. Perfect, now I know. Okay. So don't worry about that for now. Okay, let's proceed forward. Cautiously. As cautiously as I can, anyway. No, nothing on either side. Am I missing any items like potions in corners or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm gonna get shut in, aren't I? Yep. Did I call that or did I call that? Huh? Yeah, I called that. Okay. Surprised they don't have something like a swamp shark or something in here. Oh no, am I gonna have to swim? Because my swimming is so stellar in this game. I don't know if I'll have to or not though. See if I can get up. There's that. And this shows the gate closes. And it's hard to tell on the drawing what it's trying to tell me. It's like there's a portal or something. Not a portal, maybe, but like a passage, an opening. And there are what? There's minecrawler and I don't know what else. Okay. Not exactly sure what it's trying to tell me, but okay. Is there a switch on the other side as well? I'm not sure. Let's see. Does it look like it? Yeah, it looks like there's another switch down there. Alright, so let's go down, I guess. Do one switch at a time. Yep, we'll do this. Nope. This one, 4, yeah. Okay. Hey! More demons. And another fanatical Templar. I'm thinking that, yeah, that opened, there you go. That's what I was going to say. It opened those gates in front of that. And then does the second switch spawn something and then open the gate where I am, maybe? It opens those as well, so it opens all those. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Oh yeah, it did spawn. I'm gonna wanna do. Can I? No. All right, fine. Fine. I was gonna try not to have to put my torch out, but whatever. You make me lose my torch. Oh, my torch is still lit. Ah, good. What? Oh, what? Another one? I think I killed the other one. Maybe there were two. Maybe that was part of the problem. Oh, there's another also. Alright. Okay. So we're 3 mine crawlers apparently? I guess. Where's my torch? I want my torch, dang it. Alright. I wonder, because there's that other place where you could fall through and there were spikes wherever. I wonder if there's anything underneath here. Well, it's not feeling like it. Alright, well. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine, there doesn't need to be. I was just curious. Alright, let me heal slightly. Yeah, I'll just use rice. It'll just be several bowls. Eating my bowls of rice. Yum, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Let's eat some of these. Like one of those. And maybe then, what's... Water's 5, right? We'll do that. Alright, so save it now. And, oh well. I saved over 3. Ah, well. That's fine. 'Cause technically speaking, I can still load the backup on that. So that's the same, basically? Basically the same? So either switch, I guess. And there is... You can apparently slide into here from somewhere. But I don't know that you can get up out of here to get up to that. Or how you would if you can. So, okay then. Must be from some upper level, right? Alright. Switch. I don't remember if it does it on its own or if I have to... Oh, there you go. Yeah, it just does it on its own. Okay. Whoa, wiggy. Wigging out. Oh! What? What the what? What just happened? I fell through time and space into nothing. Alright. Well, let's, let me not move while that's in motion, I guess, this next time. Was, unexpected. Alright, let's try this again. Switch. Okay. Move. I'm going to do this, and that's it. No moving. Let it take me up. Wigging or not, I don't want to fall through again, so I'll just do this. Just sit here and do nothing. Once it says it's solid ground again, let me save it just in case. Yeah. It's fine. I think. It's probably okay. Alright. Alright, less difficulty once you get that. Whoa, crap. What the... What just happened? I just totally overshot. Alright, well. Here, climb up. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can't get up that way? It's looking like I'm not going to be able to get up that way. Fine, I'll go around. That's fine, it's fine, I'll just go around. That's going to be too tall, I'm pretty sure, to get up again. Ooh, easy. Easy with the jump. Easy with the jump. Alright. Okay, so we'll run all the way back around again. That's fine. I can at least get there, that's good. At this point, this torch pretty much is providing no light, so I'm going to just do this. We'll just leave it behind. A casualty of exploration. I like this tunnel. I wish there was a little bit more in the tunnel, but I do like the tunnel. It's pretty cool. This whole temple area, it's obvious they put a lot of effort into it. A lot of thought and planning. A lot of time to make the textures and to hollow out the passages and everything. Not actual hollowing. You know what I mean. Basically, right? They they sculpted it. They put, like they'll put like a solid square or like a solid cube in their UI development tool, and then they'll put like maybe a rough circle, a rough sphere, I should say, and they put it inside, and then they select the sphere and delete it so that it basically cuts that out of the cube. You know what I'm talking about. It's a I don't remember the acronym. It's a something subtract is what they call it in programming. I can't remember what the acronym is. It's something subtract though. CSV or no, it's not CSV. Something like that though. All right. Troll fist. I'm guessing that's probably better than what I have now, even. But potion. See, that's the problem with not having my torch out now. Is I cannot see for crap. Alright. Climb up on top of this and then maybe I'll have a better perspective and be able to see stuff too. Potion. Okay. I should see if any of these increase my total versus just healing, so let me check that first. Alright, this one gives me 8 dexterity. Nice. So I'm now at 60 dexterity, and I wasn't even focusing on adding stuff to my dex. That's good. And then this permanently gets me 15 life. Very cool. This gives me 3 strength. This gives me 8 strength. And this gives me maximum mana 15. Nice. Nice. Alright, Nameless Hero is pretty bad now. He's pretty awesome. Without even trying. Most of the stuff, granted, came in the temple, but still. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then the Troll's Fist. Let's see, that's Fire 20. Yeah, I'm going to keep using that one for now. 100 damage. So that's even better. That's even better. Alright, sweet. Alright. Here I thought I had a good weapon in the, I don't even remember what it's called now. The Barbarian's Fist, but the Troll's Fist, or Troll Fist, is even better. Alright, let me go ahead and take care of this Templar first. What up, pal? And you're done. Only 2 strikes with that and he went down. And Custodian's Blade. Yeah, he didn't even draw his sword. I'm like, you're not drawing anything, pal. You're dead is what you are. Alright. Okay, so I'll come in here. Nothing around this way for now. if I can shoot him and get him to come this way. What up? What up, demon? Fine. Try coming again. No? How about you come this way? There you go. Yeah, eat it, suckers. Okay. A little bit of healing really fast. I think. Oh, that was miscellaneous. Whoops, that's why. Let's do... That might be too much. Let me just do this. I'll do some grilled meat. Okay, and then a thing of rice. Okay. So now, save that. I'm going to save the backup there now as well. Okay. I saw more demons, so clearly I'm going to have to fight them at a minimum. Are they on both sides? Looks like mainly over here. A little bit more of this, I think. Okay. So that is that. All right, let me go with my torch so I can see in the corners and crap. What's up, trusty torch? I almost said trusty rusty, but I'm not sure how a torch gets rusted, so probably not. Nothing in the corners. There's warrior's voice, another warrior's voice. That's cool. I got some pretty nice weapons in here. If I didn't have the warrior's voice from before, I'd have one now. Of course, it wouldn't have been nearly as good as the troll's fist at this point. The troll fist. I guess it's no apostrophe S. The troll fist. Oh. Alright. Aha. Fanatical Templar. What up, buddy? What up, chump? Okay. Now, I will finish you off. He had quite a bit of physical resistance there compared to the other guy. Sheesh. I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to block a little bit. What else do I have? Say all that grilled meat down there that I've not used either. Yeah, I'll just go rice again. Rice makes it take longer, but rice also I have it in abundance versus other things, right? So might as well use it while I've got it. And one more, yeah. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Grab that. Let me go over to this room. See what's in here. Doop, 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 doop. Arthur, you totally did a good call, obviously. I have like another part I'm going to have to do because that's about it for this time. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save this here, and I will see you guys in the next part where we'll continue forward. This has been Let's Play Gothic Part 72. Thank you for joining me. My name is Xexor. Please do not forget to like the vid if you've liked this episode, and I will see you in the next part where we will, who knows, we'll continue further into the temple, and who knows when we'll find the sleeper finally and fight him, but we'll head toward that end. So, till next time, peace.